So, hi, this is Jessa of Jessasjuju on Facebook. Wow, where'd my light go? I don't know. The Broomsticked on Heartfire and the Hoodoo Honey of the Religious. I swear I had light like 5 seconds ago. There we go. I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm actually cat sitting. I'm getting ready to go to Flogging Molly. A couple of people had asked me some good questions. I'm gonna just run through some things real quick. I want to put a reminder that self-will is self-will. Free will is free will. I can't force someone to love you. I can amp up your relationship. I can amp up whatever feelings are there. I can smooth over things. I can help you with forgiveness. I can help you with communication. I can help you with them getting sweeter if they've started to take, because we all fall into it. Anybody that's been in a long-term relationship knows we start taking each other for granted, especially with kids around. We really did. It becomes more like a business, you know, in the household. Like, okay, you're taking the kid to this practice, and I'm going here, and you pay that bill, and I'm going to pay this bill, and yeah, and that's not what most of us expected, but that is real life. This is where spell work can really kick ass, is in situations like that. Or if you've got a new crush and you just want to see if it's mutual, Unaddicted to Me is a great choice. But you can't break self-will or free will. You can't. You can't force somebody to have feelings for you, romantic attraction, feelings for you, if they just don't. So you always need to remember that with spell work. What you can do is amp up, save, fix, smooth over pre-existing relationships, or amp up a crush. If he's crushy, she is crushy on you too, that can be done. But you can't force Brad Pitt to love you. I'm sorry, you know. Shit, Angelina can. If Angelina can't do it, sweeties, none of us can. Come on now. Shit. Money spells. Where's my light? Anyways, money spells. If you've got a dime left in your pocket, this is not the time to do a money spell. I mean, go ahead and do one. It's probably gonna help. But don't have a dime in your pocket and expect a money spell to bring $1 million. Once again, they amp up what you already have. If you got a dime in your pocket and you do a money spell, it's amping up the dime, but you're starting from a dime. You want to do money spells when things are actually going good. Before you get desperate. Before the anxiety and the oh shit hits. That's when you want to do your money spells. You want to do them back when you got a $100 bill in your pocket, because it's going to amp up the $100 bill. Do you get me? Do you get me how it's different than amping up a dime? Ideal jobs. You want to do them when you're miserable in your current job and you're starting to look for a new job, not after you've already lost your job. It can still help. I'm not saying don't come for me to help when you're desperate. Come to me. But have realistic expectations when you do. And try to comfort me when you get that strange feeling like, sorry, my stomach is growling like hell. I just ate. I don't know what the problem is. Come to me before things get desperate. When you first get that feeling of, I wonder if I might get laid off in a couple of months. Come to me right then. Come to me right then while you still have the job. Then we can really amp it up. Then we can really solve some problems. Same with relationships. Before the breakup, come to me. After the breakup, you can still come to me. We do have the return ex-lover. You guys know how I feel about them, but we do still have them. Magic, spell work, amps things up. So it's actually when you're feeling your best, doing your best, making your best money in a good relationship that you really want to use spell work. And I know nobody thinks about it. They don't. They're just like, oh, things are fine in my life. I don't need spell work. Things are fine. Yeah, you do. You need spell work because life is like this. It's going to go up and down. You really want to catch it on the upcycle. If you catch it on the upcycle with spell work, it's just going to go even more up. If you're starting to slide down, then it takes more spell work to get you back to where you were. Because spell work amps up. It does not break free will, self-will. It just amps up what you already have. So it's the money spell, I think, is the best example. If you've got a dime in your pocket, it's going to amp that up. But if you got 100, it's going to amp that up. And people go by my feedback and they're like, well, this person said in 3 days they got that. Well, that person might have had a $100 bill in their pocket. We don't know. You know, I'm not that nosy. I don't ask you guys all those questions. I kind of trust you to use some common sense and judgment with using spell work. That might not be my best choice, but I do. Just kidding. And what else? Oh, hexes. Why I don't do hexes. I was recently asked why I don't do hexes. Okay, I worship, well, I don't worship, but Charles Porterfield. Great author, very knowledgeable hoodoo man. Please look him up. And he speaks a lot about something I didn't always get when I was younger. Now I do. And I have my own personal stories. I will be releasing a book here in the next few years that will explain everything that I have been through. But there's a reason I don't screw with hexes a lot. Don't take this personal, but I'm working with you. You're an online stranger. I am sure in your perception that you have been done wrong and the hex is justified. But because I don't actually know the other half of the story, it gets really hard to judge what is justified and what isn't justified. So I chose to step back from all that. But be careful. Be so careful out there, guys. There are so many scammers. This is why I don't mix readings. A lot of people don't understand why I don't do readings and spell work. Because that's the old thing where they tell you, they do a reading, they're like, oh, you're cursed. I need $1,000 before I can even do this $600 love spell. Okay, I don't fuck with that. That's not me. And you guys know that. No. No. I ain't even, I ain't trying to play that. I do spell work. That's what I do. It's very relaxing. I go into a neutral meditative state, so I'm not picking up you and your target's junk. I put on a protective shield. I go in this neutral, like, really relaxed state. And I just kind of watch over the candles and send them energy. And make sure my cats don't knock them over and burn my house down. And that is my job. That is what I do. That is my spell work. It's very relaxing. And as soon as I'm done, I make sure all the candles are out. And I go right to sleep. Readings, oh Lord, that's therapy for $5. And I ain't trying to provide you therapy for $5. I'm not. It exhausts me. I'm not huge on doing readings. I do them locally for a few friends. And even then, they know I get tired. And there comes a point where I'm just like, go away now. Psychics are underpaid. Please tip your psychics. If you do get a good reading from a psychic reader, him or her, considering sending an extra few bucks to their PayPal account, it's not an easy job, and delivering bad news sucks. It's very hard. I don't have the heart to do it. I'm just not that person. I can't tell you guys bad news. I can't. I would rather work on helping you manifest good news through spell work than give you bad news. So I choose not to do a lot of readings. I just don't. But if you do find a good psychic, pay them well. My therapist, my actual therapist, charges me $75 an hour. My insurance pays for it. I truly feel psychics deserve that much. I actually do. And some spellcasters, like myself. But I don't. I don't really make, and that's another thing I want to hit on, I don't really make that much off the spell work I do. I am using all my herbals, all my oils, making the candle, fixing up, doing all that. I only make literally a couple of bucks after supplies, after PayPal fees, after art fire fees, after any advertising I do, after any giveaways I do. I'm not making this much, guys. I'm really not. So when you come at me with a PayPal chargeback and you wonder why I get a little, it's because, like, I am an artist. I'm actually an artist. That's actually what I do. And if I make a custom painting for somebody, I have used up half my paints, I've used up a canvas, I've used up this and that, and those all costed me money. And then the person backs out, I'm out all that money. It's the same thing with spell work. I don't make that much, guys. I really don't. I make a couple of bucks. It's a hobby I love. Don't let the word hobby fool you. I take it seriously. But technically, this is not my career. It's something I love to do, and I offer it as a service, and I make a couple bucks that I usually reinvest into trying to learn more, or getting better supplies, or finding a better deal on a supply, things like that, or doing my own work, maybe, occasionally. But I'm not making hundreds of dollars off you guys, okay? I'm not. So when you come at me with the chargebacks, I'm like, what chargeback? I did your work. I don't have anything to refund you with. So, my advice for the best spell work results possible. Try to honestly, as painful as it might be, truly understand your target's self-will and free will. You can't force them to feel anything they don't. You can amp up feelings, but something's got to be at a level to amp up. Same with money. Same with anything. You got to have it a realistic expectation of how much can be amped up. If there's absolutely no romantic physical attraction to you, absolutely none. And this person's self-will, I don't have anything to work with. How am I going to amp that up? How? I can't amp up something that doesn't exist. If you've got a dime in your pocket, yeah, I can amp it up. But, you know, don't expect $1 million result if you're working with a dime. I'm not saying don't come. Come the desperate. I'd rather you come to me and not get ripped off than go to a con artist. Because I'll work with your dime. And I'll work with his itty-bitty little feeling. You thought I was going to say something else. I will work with the smallest feelings and the smallest amounts of money you have. And I will amp them up as much as I possibly can. But don't expect huge, like, you know, huge results from something this big. Come to me before it gets that desperate. Come to me before the relationship ends. Come to me while you got a $100 bill in your pocket, and you'll be surprised at what I actually can do if you give me something good to work with. But don't be afraid to come to me. Honestly, I'd rather, if you're a desperate, come to me. At least it's, you know, I'm cheaper than most spellcasters. I'm not going to rip you off. I can't refund you because I'm spending it all on supplies myself. But at least I'm not a con artist. You know what I mean? So I'd rather you come to me and let me see if I can help you. At least get up to a normal level where there we can do some more work to help you even further. But you got to have patience. And yet you need to have patience. This does not happen overnight. It's a process. It's a process of enhancing your life. Your love life, your money life, your career life, your social life, your health. Well, I don't really do medical spells. Let me backtrack there. But health kind of comes with feeling good about your life. But I'm here for the desperate. You can come to me. I'm probably going to get on your butt a little bit, but you can come to me. But I'd rather you come to me than go getting ripped off by like some scammer. But I'm always going to be honest with you. And that's another thing as a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I'm such a Virgo. I'm always going to be honest. Let me take a sip. I'm always going to be very honest and very real. Some people take that as harshness. I am sorry. I don't. Being a Virgo, I don't baby speak well. I am not. I'm not a honey jar. I actually have to do honey jars on myself when I'm in relationships because I don't know how to speak baby talk. And I'm a mom, and I'm a good mom. I can to my kids. I just don't know how to other adults. But, so I might not baby speak to you. I might not be the sweetest thing on earth. Although I am good-hearted as hell. I just don't always know how to verbalize my good heart. But I will be real too. I'm the realest thing out there. I tell you that right now. It don't get much more real. But don't ever take me as harsh. Don't take me as rude. I can get a little feisty. Don't take it as rude. Talk to me. I had a girl recently go to PayPal and do a chargeback because she didn't receive the message I had sent saying I was going to do her spell work. So she didn't think I had done it. And I actually had. I had to go back and look, but I had. We worked it out. It was just glitches, simple internet glitches and stuff. Come to me, find me, talk to me. I may not be miscommunication, but if you come to me, I will answer you. And if you have questions, I will answer them. Sometimes I get a little tired and I might send you to a video or a blog link or something just so I'm not constantly repeating myself over and over and over again. But I'll get you to an answer somewhere. But anyways, I'm getting ready. I think my person might be awake by now. So I'm going to go to Reno. And I'm going to go see Flogging Molly. And I'm going to have a good time tonight. And I'm even going to gamble a little bit. But don't you worry. Even if I hit some kind of crazy jackpot, which I probably won't because I didn't do any mojo. I didn't even do a luck spell. I did nothing. Well, I did some like a little while back. I'm hoping they actually have had time to kick in and maybe that'll help me. But I didn't bring anything with me to do any work before I left. So I'm gambling on my own straight self tonight with no mojo. But even if I win, trust me, I'm still going to be here tomorrow. I do this because I love this. This is not my day job. I am not making hundreds of dollars. After supplies, I'm in fees and advertising. I ain't really making shit. I just do this because I love it. So don't be afraid of me. I'm not a con artist. I'm always going to be straight with you. And I love you guys that do trust me and keep coming back. And peace and love. And I wish everybody a great spring and summer and year. And Flogging Molly! Yay!